Off.
Angela, that is actually a really good idea for a spinoff.
Just
The accountants.
The accountants.
And Creed.
And Creed. The accountants and Creed.
Well, I just think Creed has to work in every office.
Yes.
Somehow, right?
Yes.
Like, he's always there.
I actually would like Creed to be in every
I need
project.
a phone number. I need to call someone at
Who
NBC.
are you calling?
I don't know. I think this is gold.
I actually would like Creed to just show up in every project I have for the rest of my life. Also, he texted me this morning and he really wants to come on the show. So I said,
he's coming on the show.
yeah, that's happening.
I know exactly what episode, too.
Oh, you've got it all figured out.
Yeah, he needs to come on for the Halloween episode, which is the first episode that he speaks.
No, Jenna, that is not the first episode that he speaks in.
What?
Yeah. Lady, look at my note card. He has a few lines in this episode of healthcare.
What? Creed does not speak in healthcare.
Yes, he does.
No, he does not.
Lady, you have to listen. Okay, so you know the scene when Michael calls the Lackawanna coal mine?
Yes.
For he's calling because he's like, hey, is there some kind of ride there? And there's a voice that's like, well, it's an industrial elevator, goes 300 feet into the ground really slowly.
Yes.
And Michael's like, what is there, a laser tag down there? And he's like, nope. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
It's Creed.
What?
Yes.
The voice of the coal miner guy is Creed?
Yeah.
No way.
Well, between the two of us, I'm sure someone out there caught this, but I was watching this episode with my daughter and she was like, Mommy, that voice sounds familiar. And I was like, it does. The voice of the man that works at the coal mine sounded familiar to us. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's Creed.
It's Creed.
And I texted Creed and he said, yeah, I was so excited. He said that Ken Quapis, who was a friend of his, who was our director, he said, Creed, why don't you read this? And Creed did, and they were really happy with it. And he really felt like that helped him sort of down the line for Halloween because they already thought he was funny.
And he is so funny.
He's so funny. And his
timing is perfect.
Perfect.
Yes.
But I want you to know, I said, Creed, oh my gosh, so that was your first speaking part on The Office was as that coal miner guy.
Yeah.
And he goes, no.
What?
I know.
What? This is episode 3.
I know. You don't know this. And I'm bouncing in my chair because you don't know this. Okay. The actual first time that Creed ever spoke was in Diversity Day.
What?
Yes. So at the time, they needed some banter, and our first AD did not realize that Creed wasn't a series regular and didn't have a contract.
That he was just a background player. And you're literally like that. The contract for background player is you are not allowed to speak. If you speak, there's a big bump in pay.
And they have to pay you.
Yeah.
Creed said the AD said to him, can you fill in some banter with Phyllis? And Creed was like, you know me, Ange, I'm not shy. That's what he said. So he has this banter with Phyllis and it made it in the episode. And then they realized they wanted to use it, but Creed wasn't officially under contract. So then they paid him. And that is actually his first line.
Well, but my mind is blown.
Your mind is blown because Creed actually had an improv line in Diversity Day that made it in the show. And that is the first time he spoke. The second time he spoke was the elevator shaft operator guy on the phone with Michael. And then Halloween, as we will get to, is his big, big moment.
Yes. Oh.